Let me fix that. It feels really high up. Okay. Are we better? Still feels a little high up. Hi, guys. How are you doing? That is a mirror that you're seeing. Thank you. Move that. Fine. Hi. Let me go on to the chat. If you're watching this on playback, I'm going on tour very soon. That's September. September, I'm going on a UK and Ireland tour, which feels like it will be soon. So please go get tickets. It would make me very happy. I would love to actually play to an audience. If not, I've got a show on the 24th of this month. That is, it's a Stagia, stagia.com/Janet Devlin. If you're interested, it'd be nice to have you. It's St. Patrick's Day themed. So, yes, come down, say hi. I was absolutely not late to anyone in the chat there that just said I was. That is so mean. I was totally on time. 7 o'clock. No sound? What? Okay, it's fine. Okay. Woo! Oh, fine. I freaked out. I was like, whoa, dude. I don't know what to do if there's no sound. I was like, that's it's above my pay grade. Sweet. Hi, everyone. How are you doing? Have I got any topics to talk about today? In my head right now? No. But will there be? Probably, absolutely. Just wanted to get those main points straight off the bat. You know, I am going to tour. Please do get tickets. I do online shows. 2 shows a month. And it'd be class to have you. Also, I have Patreon. Please join me on Patreon. New stuff coming. And yeah. Okay, so what have we missed in Janetland? I feel like last week I was telling everybody that I'd started SSRIs. We had a wee discussion about antidepressants, I think, on the last one. Update on those. They obviously for the first 2 weeks can be a bit of a rough road, and it kind of has been. Kind of has been. I just had a bit of a headache for quite a while, and then this week, very tired. That's it. That is my update on those. I'll keep you updated for anyone who's curious on my SSRI journey, but so far so good. Definitely my mood baseline is much higher than what it was, which is great, which is like, if you remember me talking, that was the thing that annoyed me, was like I was waking up and I was very sad. I'm not waking up sad. SSRI fatigue is real. Thank God. You know, it wasn't until somebody literally reminded me that I was still in my first 2 weeks. I was like, oh, duh, of course. But I'm feeling much, much better, which I'm hoping starts to come across soon. You're going to play a game today on stream. Wasn't really planning to. I don't really know what games we can play live on stream, because currently I am unable to share my screen because I'm using my phone for these until I move, which, by the way, happening much sooner than I anticipated. So I literally I booked the moving van yesterday. Super straight community, don't even want to hear it. Don't even want to hear it at all. Not at all. I don't understand. So, I'm not telling you guys where I'm moving, obviously. That's not a thing that's happening. Very excited though, because basically I have very loud car. They've got the subs on, bruh. For Kinder Maxis. Chris, thank you so much. To anyone who's new here, because I've seen a few people saying that they are new here, I don't play music on the YouTube live stream. Janet, why don't you play music on the YouTube live stream? It's because I'll get demonetized, and I kind of need a little bit of monetization to pay rent. So please, I won't be singing. That is for what the stages are. on the 24th, I'm doing one where I will be singing songs. So thank you so much. Yes. You said bruh. That's funny. Yeah, that's what the online gigs are for. That's when I do the songs. That's when I do the sing songs. So yes, I will be moving, which is exciting. Patrick, hi from Sweden. Hello, Patrick. How are you doing? Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. So yeah, moving. Obviously not going to say where, but on the plus side, I've checked the broadband speed. So far, so good. Looks awesome. My office, I should be able to plug in directly to the computer, so that'll be nice, and hopefully we'll be able to, because I have the software to share my screen and stuff as well, so you know, fingers crossed I'll just be able to actually like have a much more fun like Friday Night Live show, where I can actually show you my screen. We can actually plan some stuff better, look things up together, research together, all that kind of fun stuff, and we can have a bit more of a bit of banter, do you know what I mean? But for right now, because of the fact that my Wi-Fi is god awful, it's actually great Wi-Fi, by the way, it just doesn't reach my room even with the extender. And also, if somebody streams something, or you know, there's multiple people living in this house, there's a lot of people living in this house, so by a Friday night everybody's on their devices, so it's normally very slow. Okay, well, I'm not gonna read that out loud. Any advice on coming out? Oh god. I don't really. Mine was not ideal. Let me just read this out and I'll get back to that topic. Chris, good afternoon and hello from Arizona. Fan of the tea. Love your covers and original music. Keep on smiling and being creative. Thank you so much, Chris. That's so kind of you. I appreciate that a lot. Yeah, as far as like coming out stories, mine was so funny because I, told my mom when I was in my teens, when I was like 15, I think I told my mom, because I discovered when I was like 15 that I was not straight, and I told her, and she just kind of batted it off. She didn't really say very much. She's like, okay, darling, that's fine. And it was very weird because I was like, oh, that she took that well. Yeah, she just didn't take me very seriously. Because then whenever the press wrote about it, because I came out again about my sexuality after me and my first boyfriend broke up, and then she hit me on the head with the newspaper. Mom, I love you so much if you're watching this. I don't hold it against you, and you're not homophobic, we know this, but yeah, she hit me on the head with the newspaper. The newspaper that had the article in it. Demonation? What's that for the rent? Marat, thank you so much. Thank you. That means a hecton. That's very kind of you. So thank you so much for keeping me in rented accommodation. Not the newspaper. Yeah, she did. Donk. What's your family going to say about this? I don't know. I told you already, Mom, and you were fine. So, demonetization. Yeah. So, that was a thing. Yeah, that was a wild ride. She's fine now. But as for advice, that's why I'm probably not the best person for advice. I still haven't told my dad, and he's not read my book, so I'm just going to assume that he thinks I'm straight. And also, I'm not the best person either, because like, I've dated a few girls, but I haven't dated as many girls as I have guys. And do you know what? I'll be real. It's probably because like I in some way still want to make my parents happy. And I feel like I definitely like carry a little bit of a like an internalized hatred for myself, as far as like I want to make them happy, so I try to only date guys so that my chances of like falling in love with a guy are higher. Do you know what I mean? Which is really silly, and I'm aware of that, and I will deal with that at a future date. I think my mum would have told him, but like anytime I've been going on dates with girls, I just say I'm going on a date with a person. And like I've told my mum like that I'm dating a girl, and then I would just like anytime, you know, I was talking to them on FaceTime or whatever, like I would never say it was a she or whatever. It was like we're gonna go do this or whatever. So yes. Anyway. Thank you so much for the love from Saudi. I really appreciate that. For Janet featuring the Vamps content to happen. I could swear I have a few of their phone numbers. The Vamps. I do. I definitely have a few of their phone numbers. You'll always be loved. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate it. It's definitely like Irish Catholic guilt, you know. I know it's a real thing, and I know it's at play. I'll cross that bridge when we get there. But you are going to work on it a different day that never happens. Shh, lass. No, I will. Sorry, I'm getting sent files here as we're chatting. Hey Connor, would you dye your hair a cool color? I'm gonna dye it peach when the salon's open. Say Vaughn W, hi. Just cooking fish fingers, I'm listening. Nice. I had some fish myself for dinner. Have you thought of having babies? I have, and I don't want any. And I know that people will not believe me. Maybe I'll have them, but like I probably will not, and that's okay. And as a woman in her 20s, her mid-20s, I'm starting to find that this is a question you get asked a lot more the older you get, and I feel like it's gonna get weird. The school opposite my house most definitely helped with my decision to not have babies, because they are so loud. BR coins worth nothing on UK, but here is a little sharing the love for you. Lol. PS, it's 4 p.m. here watching while working. Thank you so much, lovely. I really appreciate that. That's so kind of you. Thank you. I don't want any either. I don't have to. Fair enough. It's true. I spent 25 years on 2 jobs, and next month I'm starting a new job. A bit scary, but I need to if I want to earn enough to arrange more music. Firstly, thank you so much, Brian, for that donation. I really appreciate that. That's very kind of you. You're starting a new job. That would be terrifying. But you know, sometimes like the good stuff comes from a bit of fear sometimes, you know? Never say never. I said that, and now I have 4 kids. I know a lot of people say it, and that's what I'm like. I've always said that, like, I might not want them, and then just one day I'll wake up and want them, but we don't know. Do you like to hold babies? I'm not a massive fan. That's why I have so many beautiful nieces that I'm happy enough to just be fun aunt. You know, like I'm so happy to just be a fun auntie that does fun things with kids and stuff. Also, thank you, Paul. That's very sweet. Very kind of you. Top tier aunt. Hell yeah. 25 nieces and nephews. Jesus, I'm not that good going. That's a lot. Oh my lords. They said, never say never to me when I was 14. I'm 42 still. Hell yeah. There we go. There's more proof that that phrase doesn't really like live real all the time. The wine aunt meme. I will be wine aunt. Can you be like wine aunt but sober wine aunt? Because I feel like that's what my aesthetic is. I'm obviously mental, like we know that. So I'm like sober vodka aunt. Do you know? I feel like that's my aura. But it's gonna be me turning up with like a tattoo sleeve and a monster can. Just being like, hell yeah, get in the van. Get in the truck. It'll be a Jeep or something, you know what I mean? It'll be like a massive 4x4 and I'll be like, get Get in the Jeep. Get in the Jeep. We're going shopping, lads. Let's go. Do you want a can of Monster? I know your mummy says you can't have one, but plays like a Cardi B driving off, you know what I mean? That's me. Crazy Aunt Janet, that's literally it, do you know what I mean? I'd call you cool aunt, but you ain't cool, so fair enough, Jess. Fair. Crazy's fine, you know, we're all grand with that. That's the vibe I'm into, I think so. I think that's the vibe going forward. Monster Aunt a thing, I want it on a t-shirt. I feel like that is going to be my aesthetic. And I think, you know, if I live up to that potential, we will make merch. You're the aunt that gives the kid the first Monster. Yeah, literally, you know, I'll be the one that's like, here, have an energy drink. That's fine. I'll deal with you. But I will not be giving you your first beer. That's for one of your irresponsible uncles today. That's me, you know. I'll buy you an energy drink and I'll take you to CrossFit or something. That's what I do. I'll take you to your first Olympic lifting class and give you your first Monster. That's it. I need Monster Aunt T for my friend. She's my kid's cool aunt. Dude, there's like a genre of human being here. Only give them an energy drink just before they leave. Their mum and dad will love you for it. Oh my god, yeah. Just before I give them the child back. Trying to know your... Trying to know for yourself how much your choices are affected by upbringing and environment. To know for certain we are being true to ourselves. Adventure in life, thank you so much for the donation. I'm a bit confused. The wording of the question. How much your choices are affected by upbringing and environment to know for certain we are being true to ourselves. I think, do you mean, does your environment growing up affect you and your life choices? Because I feel like in some ways it does. And I'm still trying to shed, say for example, my Catholic guilt. I'm trying to shed that so that I can find out who I am. But yeah, I feel like that's an ever-going journey, you know? Take it to CrossFit. Hell yeah. I would definitely be the aunt to take it to a horror movie. Yep, that's me. I was a kid on a lead. I would never put a kid on a lead. On a t-shirt, I'm thinking Janet drawn in the style of the Gorillas. That'd be sick. Flip. I haven't listened to Lana's new album, no. Her fans are so annoying online. They put me off listening to it. You need to go full unironic pagan, my guy. I will. Trust me, the older I'm getting, the more pagan I'm becoming. Not the kid on the lead. I was so confused. We were all confused being on the lead. You never lose your Catholic guilt. Frick. I'm gonna have to draw this now. Please share it if you do, because that's hilarious. I hope people don't call us annoying fans that put peeps off your music. Oh, well, I'm nowhere near as famous as what her fans were, because, like, Jesus. It was like every time you logged onto some TikTok comments, it was just Lana Del Rey fans for all videos. And I was a bit like, I would have listened to this album if everyone wasn't changing their display pictures and writing it in the comment section. You were a kid on a lead. That explains so much. I was a kid on a lead. I know. It does explain so much. Have you been to Mimi in Burr Market? I don't know. I've been to Burr Market. So, but I don't know if I, yeah. I'll post it on the Discord if I do. Yes, please. Remember to tag the at me. Why are you trying to be like Billie Eilish? You will never be like her. I have absolutely no idea how I'm even trying to be like Billie Eilish, but, I'm going to abuse my power and put you in a timeout. We don't diss Billy here though, because I love her to pieces. Billy Irish, I love that. Isn't everyone a kid on a lead? I thought that was the norm. Erin, it's not normal. Don't know. I'm so sorry. I'm the one that's breaking this to you, but being a child on a lead is not normal. Janet is a completely different vibe. I know. Do you not wish I could give off? I wish I could give off that level of I don't give a crap that Billy gives off, but here I am. I'm too giggly and excited about life to give off Billy's vibes. You know what I'm saying? Just meaning to say that to a point it's kind of a paradox trying to define ourselves and make our own choices without outside influences affecting you. Fair enough. Also, thank you so much for the donation. I really appreciate that. Is dating a man really worth it? That's all you had to say. Okay, I'm going to leave. Okay, bye. I don't know what's happened there. I'm getting so many voice notes on my WhatsApp, man. On my production WhatsApp. There's so many questions coming in. I don't know what's going on here. It's very confusing. You're just a fool on the internet. I'm just a fool on the internet. Honest to God. Wow, so much to digest going on. Don't put children on leashes. Put them in cages. Sorry. That was a different live stream. And out of context. What the frick? Can you hear? Okay, someone's dog. It's a charm bracelet. I'm currently collecting charms. Yeah, but literally somebody's dog went missing and they're sorting it out outside. The unleashed children heard me. Yeah, literally. I just laughed out loud as a mother of toddlers. I agree, this is a joke. I'm not serious. Literally. I hope nobody takes me serious with my put children in cages jokes. Like, dear Lord, I never would. Oh, Lord of mercy. I'm not gonna throw anything out my window. There's a dog out there. You know? Why would I do that? Cancelled for jokes. I'd stand by it. They'd be like, Janet, why are you cancelled? And I'll just be like, oh, I said put kids in cages. And I'd do it again. Pop, 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 pop. Oh my God. Oh, yeah. The Depop murders. No! Jess, am I expected to wear you on my bracelet now? Jesus. In my parenting book, there's a chapter called All Toddlers Are Arseholes. Wow. That is amazing. It's kind of, yeah, fair enough. Wow, the comments are out of control. I mean, it's not wrong. I don't know. Woo! Or who, actually, that's what it's called. Who? Thank you so much for the 5. I appreciate that so much. I don't know what the currency is. Not that it matters. I appreciate the little donation and the cute little emoji guy. It's very sweet. Very, very sweet. Any recommendations for true crime shows or podcasts you've ran out? I have so many. I wonder if I can access it on my computer. I'm usually just on my phone. People are saying I look nice. Guys, these are far too sweet. I put lip colour on. That's it. That's the only difference, really. That's when they start developing a personality. And, okay, yeah, it's not working. Or is it? No, it's not. Tweet me though, and I'll try and send you some screenshots, because yes, you always look nice, but okay. I don't know about that, but I appreciate it. I mean, I've literally got oil on my top and on my jeans, you know, looking nice for all the men. Absolutely, that's all I live for. I nearly fell off. That's all I live for is men, you know. That's my feckin' life. We love to see it. Love it. Love it. Totally wasn't what we were talking about in therapy at all today. My phone's going off the hook today, lads. Oh my lord, don't know if I fell off the chair. I might. How many times did you catcall today? Only twice. I feel like the message might be getting through. Yeah. It's very hard to navigate the internet these days as somebody who, like, has been assaulted and literally just, I don't know. There's a lot of talk about assault, and there's a lot of talk about women's issues, women's rights, violence, male violence to females, and it's just mental right now. And I seen the funniest video today where a guy got it, but in the most wrong way ever. He was like, I was going to tell this girl to, like, stop dressing the way she dressed if she didn't want to get catcalled, and then I compared it to me going to the kitchen to get ravioli, and every time I went to the kitchen to get ravioli, somebody beat me up. And he just went on this point of, like, you know, every single time I go in the kitchen, I just want ravioli, I get beat up. And he's like, it's not my fault. It's, me wanting ravioli isn't the issue. It's the people beating me up that's the issue. And that was how he got around to the point of women should be able to wear and act whatever way they want without the consequence of being catcalled or harassed or assaulted. I mean, he went a long way around the point, but he got there in the end, you know? So yeah. One sec, I feel like I'm missing something here. Don't know. But yeah, it's hard to read a lot, as somebody who's, like, been through it firsthand. Because I feel like the point's being missed a lot by a lot of people because they're just so focused on this, like, argument of not all men. No, I didn't say that I liked being catcalled, my guy. I said it's like a catch-22. If you don't get catcalled, it's societally ingrained for you to think then that there's something wrong with you, that you didn't get catcalled, when in real life fact, we're all just victims to the system that we're living in, man. And I don't want to get too deep down that rabbit hole, but basically, the system's flawed. The whole thing's flawed. No one wants to actually get catcalled, but it's like society puts your value as a woman a lot of the times on how you look and how you're being perceived. And obviously a lot of your worth and your perceived value comes from, like, your outward appearance and, you know, your perceived youth. So it's built that way. That's the way that the system is built, and it's rigged for everyone. But the fact is, no one wants to get catcalled, right? That's the long end and short of it, realistically. But because your worth is put down into that, then if you don't get it, then you feel like there's something wrong with you, whenever in actuality, again, it's the system's fault. You know, maybe ravioli wasn't an amazing example, but at least it got to the point in the end. Exactly. Whatever it takes. Such an awful topic. I know. I'm sorry to bring the mood down, but what I'm saying, it's just, I think it's, like, impossible to, like, ignore these days. And literally so over it. Like the amount of people that I see just like sending me direct messages being like, it's not all men. And I'm like, that's not the fucking point. You know? Like, my mum's afeard of cats, right? She got attacked by a cat when she was like 3 years old, right? A cat jumped in her pram and now she's fucking terrified of cats, right? And I could turn around to my mum and go, but mum, you've met so many cats since then, and they've all been really, really nice cats, and none of them have harmed you, and they only want to like come over, they only want nice things for you. But I'm not going to turn around to her and go, not all cats, Patricia, because when she says I hate cats, I know she doesn't like mean the whole generalization of the thing. You know what I mean? I'm not going to turn around and say I'm going to devalue your experience right now by looking at semantics. It just makes no fucking sense, because I've just ignored my mum's issue there with the fact that she's afraid of cats because of a past trauma, and I've just gone, but not all cats. Sometimes some people can't get over those things. I'm literally so like over it, you know. And I see the things that some people are saying online, and it's literally like, you know, as things, somebody's been through some shit. I'm just like, thanks for making me feel so bloody awful. And like, I know it's so easy, like if you're like a man who like can go for a walk at night, you feel like you might not see it as a privilege, but the fact that you can walk at night is huge, you know. Like, I can't go out for a walk in the evening time. I can't wear certain things out in the evening time. There's so much you can't do as a woman, and it's so simple, small things, but it shouldn't be that way. I should be allowed to go out for an evening stroll without thinking about somebody bloody jumping me. I'm so baffled by some of the arguments going on in the chat. I live in East London and I go for a run at night, but I keep looking over my shoulder. Yeah. So with it being so true that people's environments affect them so much, I will daily try my best to bring good things and love to others around me. That's very sweet. That's very adorable. Adventure in life. Thank you so much for that. I was assaulted by my ex-partner. It's not even strangers that do it either. It's not always strangers, yeah, that's the thing. So you go around your life and you're outside and you don't feel safe because you might get attacked, and then you come home and you lie in the arms of your partner and you're like, actually, probability wise says it's probably you that's going to murder me if I'm going to get murdered. Don't feel safe. Can't carry weapons here in the UK. Trust no one. I'm so confused with how this has turned into, like, if I see any racist comments in the comment section, if I see any sexist comments in the comment section, if I see any homophobic comments in the comment section, I will be kicking you, not putting you in silence. I will just strongly yeet you from the conversation, because I get to choose what's in my bubble. And if I don't want to read that kind of stuff because it affects me, I will yeet it. If you get a chance to see Liz, owner at Mimi, here's some dining cash. Thank you so much, Lightboard. That's so kind. I need to write that down. Liz, owner at Mimi. Let me copy paste that and put it in my notes. Otherwise, I will forget. But I must go to Borough Market again because I really like it down there. Okay, I've put it in my notes. Yeet! Whip out the banhammer. Banhammer's out, bitches! Yeah, you can carry in the States, you can't carry here. I'm buying you your first carry gun when you move to the US. Thank you, Tony. Okay, so I've seen this question come up quite a few times and it's asking me, am I going to be living alone? Why would I answer that? That just seems like, why would I answer that? There's no winning in that situation if I answer that question. Sounds a bit bizarre to me. Janet, where are you moving to? Janet, are you going to be living alone? Janet, do you have CCTV? Janet, do you have an alarmed door system? Janet, do you have a personal bodyguard? Janet, that's like just a bit close to the bone. Jesus Christ on the back. Janet. Do you hide your key under the doormat? What's the code to your alarm system? Exactly. The place that I've got at the minute, I'm paying enough to have the 2 rooms. So I have 2 rooms. So I've got the office and I've got a bedroom, which I'm going to turn into a studio slash, ooh, hello. I'm going to turn it into like a studio slash, like work area. Sorry, that's really, I know I need to buy a new one, but like, what's the point when I'm moving? Yeah, big spender. Well, I'm not saying where it is, but it's cheaper than central London where I'm living right now, so it's not actually that much. Going to install a sloping ceiling for nostalgia? Absolutely. Okay, there's a lot of like production stuff going on at the minute, so I'm going to quit that program. Virtual slap to ban or block. Green screen the old room. Oh my god, literally. Oh Lord, I'm literally just gonna start saying Earth. Yeah, definitely. I have not had the time to read, unfortunately, just yet. My head's been frazzled with medication, so I've not actually had an attention span whatsoever because my brain's been super foggy. But if I get my brain capacity back, I absolutely will. We can have Friday nights anywhere. I've started to get like I'm saying good at the green screen. I'm not good at the green screen, but I've learned how to use the green screen, so I might start using that. Can we talk about the vamps instead? Lol. Let me see which ones I can't look on my phone, and that's where I have phone numbers, but I could swear it's okay. Wait one sec. The vamps. Connor, I follow him, and then there's another one of them I follow as well. But I'm pretty sure Connor was the first one to ever message me. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Connor first, wasn't it? And then it was, let me just double check. I don't think the other one follows me, but we texted. Yeah, I'm not going to say their name then because it's not public. But I remember getting a text. I think it was Connor that was like, can such and such have your phone number? And I was like, absolutely, that's fine. So it was 2 of them, but I'm obviously only going to say one that has publicly followed me. Moving word art. Hey, I'm such a pro, bruh. I'm so good at MS art. I'm so good. Word art on Microsoft, okay? Some questions are so stupid, like, Janet, what are your sleeping patterns? Where do you go for walks? And when do you have a gun check? Yes or no? Thank you, Adventure in Life. Oh, somebody was sending me screenshots from our favorite, the Reddits. We love Reddit. We love Reddit. So fun, so great. Literally every time I read a screenshot somebody sends me from there, I just kind of seem to roll my eyes a little bit more every single bloody time. Remember when I joked you following me and you did? Now look what's happened. I know, right? We're just sat here ruining each other's lives. Or each other's lives, like our live streams, but lives as well. I have literally put together multiple computer part lists in case you decide to get an actual PC you can edit on without dying inside, maybe. That would be useful. I will have a read. Whenever I've moved in, settled in, spent all of my savings on a fucking sofa, we shall chat about computers. Is that the not safe for work comments? The whole bloody thing's not safe for work, even when it's on the main channel. It's so weird, man. And the worst part is they were sending me screenshots and they were like, they watch your Friday Night Live. So I was like, wow. So if you're watching this and you're posting the weird stuff, why? Why? I just don't understand. Nice. It's so mad, man. But it's like so grim. Like some of the stuff on there is just like, I don't know. Do you know what? Feel free to like go on Reddit, look up my Reddit sections, because now there's 2. And just feel free to bombard with respecting woman memes for me. I deleted Reddit on my phone literally for that purpose. I think it was like a month ago or 2 months ago. I was like, why are you taught? Like, why is this a thing? So feel free to just do me a solid and go in there and just respect woman, the comment section, because I'm just over it. It's just so stupid. It's literally rooted now, yeah, literally. It's just like, how can we devalue Janet into something that's not a fucking person? And how do we own Janet and treat her like she's not entitled to be a person? I'm guessing they would be so easy to rip the piss out of them. Probably, right? It's just such dumb shit, man. Like, especially on the fucking Lust page. Like, please, why are you talking about my body as if that's all I have to offer this world? I don't even want to read the comments on that. I don't even want to. Someone was going to send me, they're like, have you seen this thing? And I was like, I don't look at that stuff. Like, I don't want to. It makes me feel sad. But genuinely makes me feel sad. I'm a person. Jesus. It's not even a large subreddit. I'm literally going through it now to see if there's anything I can rip the piss out of. Great. Okay, well, no. I'm not going to read that. It's me in a bin bag. A photo of my face. Photo of me in the tub. Oh, it's me. Somebody call me fun size. Grim. There's that post about it becoming a not safe for work subreddit. Jesus! Don't understand, man. Would you like a terrible hug to make you feel better? Yes, thank you so much. Oh. Own like a dog? What I've seen, they are weak and live in their parents' basements. It's absolutely. Some of the things people say about me, I'm like, tell me you've never touched a woman without telling me you've never touched a woman. Oh, literally. It's just like the grimmest stuff. Which, by the way, someone tried to call me out on the other day because I posted a TikTok and I said, tell me you're a virgin without telling me you're a virgin or something like that. I mentioned virgin and I said it in a derogatory way. Which, by the way, let's be real, I'm just jealous. Do you know how many people I wish I could unfrick? I've not even fricked that many people. It's a really sadly low amount of people I've fracked with. And I wish I could get that number back to 0, but I can't. I am stuck with having fricked the people I have fricked, okay? If I could be a virgin tomorrow, I would, okay? But virginity is just a construct anyway. It doesn't really matter. But, you know, it's kind of a silly topic of conversation. You should never judge your own self-worth by how many how the amount of fracking you've done in your life, right? This doesn't make any sense. It doesn't matter. And I know when people used to say it to me when they were like, the older you get, the more you're going to realize it doesn't matter. But that's the truth of it. It doesn't matter what age you are, and if you still haven't got frack, it doesn't bloody matter. It's not that big of a deal. It's literally just a construct that we just like put so much weight onto. Especially like losing your V card. And then you lose it and you're like, because it's so much pressure, then you're like, oh. And coming from somebody who had the most anticlimactic losing of their virginity, I can tell you it means nothing. But it upset me because mine was so awful. I'm not going to go into it, but maybe someday I will if I do write this book about sex, love, and relationships. But it left me being like, oh, does that mean that that was that? That's awful. So, would never, ever, ever want anyone to think that being a virgin is a bad thing. It's absolutely not. Having slept with 1 million people, also not a really, really bad thing. Let's make that clear, okay? Not a bad thing whatsoever. It doesn't matter. Go get fricked, don't get fricked. It doesn't matter. Are you dating Harry Styles? Yes, I'm his secret lover. Well described love. I'm still trying to figure it out. It's an ever going process, but genuinely, doesn't matter. To anyone who, like, do you know what my biggest red flag for dating somebody is if they ask you how many people you've been with. Absolute red flag. Absolute, like, why does that matter to you? You seem to have your priorities very out of whack. And like I said, my number's pretty low, so I have no issue with actually telling them. But as a act of sheer contrarianism, I'm like, I'm not telling you. I'm not telling you, you fucking weirdo. Now go away. People who ask that are insecure. Exactly. That's a red flag for me. The secret lover of Harry Styles. We know where she's moving. Exactly. That's why I can't tell you who I'm living with, you Egypts. I bought tickets for your show in Brighton in September. Thank you so much, Charlotte. You ledge. Jenna Coleman. Someone say Jenna. Oh, truth. Yeah, that's how I got the Spidey suit. Me and Tom Holland are dating. We met that night on the red carpet. Nature disagrees with multiple sex partners. Well, I disagree with natures. So anything over, what did you say? Anything over 0 is too much.